Right, so I'll give you the word picture.
Okay.
Right, I'm a full licence holder.
Yeah.
And I've got a driving assessment coming up at work next week. And if I pass it, I get a company car.
Right.
And the guy who does this work assessment, this driving assessment, I hear from other people that work there that he's really, really keen about this progress, hesitancy, normal road position.
Yeah.
Yes, my name's Tony, so I'll hand over to you and see what you come up with.
Hello Tony, my name's Allison.
Hi, Allison, how are
Very
you?
nice to meet you. Right, I understand you've got an assessment in work
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah.
On progress, hesitancy and normal road
Yeah.
position. Okay, so we're going to cover that today. Do you do much driving?
Yeah, I drive every day.
Right.
My wife's got the same car as you, that's why I
Right.
booked my lessons with you.
Okay.
And I'll be taking my assessment in a car exactly the same as this.
Okay, so do you, what do you understand by progress when you're driving along?
Oh, I think it's getting on with it and be business-like where it's safe to do so, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. What about hesitancy?
Oh, that's when you're dodging around the junctions and roundabouts, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. And do you know where your normal road position should be?
Oh, yeah, it's either it's about a metre from the curve, isn't it, or the middle of my lane on some roads, isn't it?
Okay, right. Okay, well what we do then, Tony, we'll have a drive round and
Right.
we'll take a look at those
Yeah.
things. Okay, so if you'd just like to...
Right, so just out of road a minute.
Yeah,
In Luton, normally, when Ian used to do them,
yeah.
if it's for a licence holder, he used to give you a choice whether to take the box off the top or not, yeah?
Oh, right, okay.
And most of the time he was telling you, leave it there, yeah? It saves time.
All right.
But Mark's obviously different. They've all got different ways. So if it is for a licence holder, he will tell you to take the box off, yeah?
So he'll tell me to then,
Yeah.
will he? Okay.
Yeah. So you know to take one off, didn't you?
You just said lift it off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you don't leave it on the side of the road, you put it in your boot, yeah? Yeah, so
Stick it in the boot.
for the purpose of what we're doing today, I'll get you to take the box off, yeah?
Okay.
Go on then.
Right. So what about your stickers?
No, just the
Do you
box.
want just the box?
Oh, you don't break a nail.
Woo!
You're a piss. Did I, did you see what I put?
What's that? What's that hearing aid?
Yeah, I won't tell you where it goes yet though.
I might need that, my ear's blocked.
It wasn't your ears I was talking about. Now, any stickers on the car are not a problem.
Okay.
It's only L plates that are the only thing that they class as a problem, yeah?
Right, okay.
Even on a Part 2 I can have stickers everywhere all over the car, providing I don't have anything that says that this is legally a learner driver driving.
Hmm.
It's not a problem, yeah? Right, so I'll set myself up, yeah?
Yep. Set yourself up. You do.
Check all this stuff that I remember from years ago.
What can you see in that mirror?
Oh, I'll do them all first, don't I?
Oh, okay.
I can see everything. I can see the whole back window.
Okay, good.
I can see right down the road, and I can see a bit of car as well.
Mm-hmm.
See a bit of door handles. And I can see right down the pavement. I see the door handles.
Right, okay. Good, this is a setup okay for you. So if you'd just like to move away, but before you pull away,
Yeah.
what sort of speed do you think would be suitable for this road?
Oh, it's a 30 limit, isn't it?
Yeah, but because it's 30 doesn't mean to say it's appropriate for the road.
Oh no. About 15, I think. It's
Yeah.
very tight, isn't it?
That's it, good.
Loads of pedestrians around as well, isn't
That's
it?
right, yeah, good.
End right.
You can go right at the end of the road, please.
End left.
And left at the end of the road. suitable speed down this road then, Tony?
I'm still thinking of no more than 20.
That's it.
Because I think there's a school around here by the looks of it, because I've seen
Yeah.
loads of school kids.
That's it.
And I haven't got much room to the sides, have I?
No, you haven't.
But I can see well ahead though, couldn't I?
Yeah, but yeah. What could you get from the sides if you've got lots of school
Crossroads,
kids?
right.
I'm going to go right at the
Oh yeah, they could walk out and...
So, yeah. Do you know how if you can tell them from a distance if you've got anybody walking out from behind cars? Do you know what to look at?
Oh yeah, my wife tells me that I should look underneath the cars.
That's it, yeah.
She said if you see a pair of feet, there's normally a body on top of them.
Yes, right. So what do you think is appropriate speed for this road?
I've got a bit more room now, haven't I?
Yeah.
I can see a long way ahead. I'd say about 20, 25, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Right, just steer 5 minutes to you, Tony. That's it, straighten out.
Alright.
I don't know if you noticed that he's a little bit too near the curb. Do you know what the consequences are of driving too
I'm
near?
way away from the curb. I'm going to turn left.
I'm going to turn left.
Jump in your old age, you?
What?
You could jump in your old age. Yeah,
What, wasn't that
That's an old drive position there.
Oh, right. I thought it was going a bit too far to the left.
Yeah, don't forget, just out of roll. It's not going to be by an inch or two, is it?
Right, okay.
Yeah, you're going to notice it.
Oh, right.
And turning right.
I'm going to turn right.
And right again.
And turn right. Okay, so what do you think is an appropriate speed for this road?
About 25.
Right, steer to the right, turn. Straighten up. Right, what's your normal road position?
Oh, I'll meet you from the curb, Allison.
Okay, so what's the consequences, do you think, of driving too near to the curb?
No, I could hit the curb and kill that pedestrian there, couldn't
That's
I?
it, yeah. So, do you know how to judge what your normal road position
I
should
just
be?
know it.
Okay,
20
so
years of experience.
alright, you seem to have a little bit job judging that. So, what we can do, we're going to pick up a few reference point for you. There's 3 different ways you can judge your normal road position. Right, one way is you can, when you're in the road, you can check your door mirrors, and if you're in the centre of the 2 white lines, that's one way you can judge it. Or you can look well ahead down the road because your hands follow your eyes. Another way is to pick up a reference point, but we'll do that as we're going along. We'll wait till we get a bit of a clear road, and I'll get you to pick up a reference point. Just get down to walking pace for me. Okay, can you see where the curb cuts into the car?
Oh yeah.
Okay, where's it cut into the car without taking
there.
your hands off the wheel and pointing?
I'm just there.
Right, well that's your reference point for your normal driving position.
Look, I went any faster there and I lost the steering a bit. didn't I?
Yeah, you must always leave your
And
2
left.
hands on the wheel. And you know, I'm going to turn left. Yeah, well that's your reference point for your normal driving position, okay? So, if you think you start to don't stare at it, but just keep an eye on it, and if you start to drift away from that reference point, just get yourself back to it. So what's the consequences of driving too near to the left?
Well, I could hit the curb and mount the curb and hit a pedestrian.
Yeah,
And I do get a lot of punctures when I'm driving my wife's car.
yeah.
Is that?
Well, it's because you've got a lot of rubbish inside the
Oh,
curb,
is that
don't you?
why?
There's lots of rubbish
Yeah,
what goes
we
there.
get about 2. It's always the left-hand side tyres. We get about 1 puncture a month.
What can it do to the other road users? What signal does it send to them if you're driving too far to the left?
I have been overtaken a few times.
Yeah, they could think you're
Every
parking,
day.
couldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So what we do now is we're driving along, we use that reference point, okay, and use that to guide you for your normal driving position.
I have to use the reference point, have I?
We don't have to use that one. You can either, as I said before, you can, you know where they've got the centre line of the road and the curb, or sometimes you have a white line.
Yeah.
Make sure in the middle of those two, you can check with your door mirrors, you can...
Yeah, I'll pick the one that suits me, shall I?
Yeah, pick whatever suits you, because everyone finds one what's suitable to them, and you just use what's most comfortable for you. Yourself, and then if you have any problems, I'll just jump in and help. So,
before you bang it back, check my knowledge.
Okay, so what's the consequences of driving too close to the curb?
Come out the curb and kill a pedestrian or get loads of punctures.
Okay, and so how do you know how to judge?
I'm using that reference point you gave me. I find that very helpful.
Good. Okay, so you seem to be handling that okay at the moment. So what I'll do, I'll leave you to deal with that, but I'll just keep an eye on you in case you have any problems with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Traffic lights right.
And at the traffic lights we're going to go right. Why don't you put it in first gear when we're at the traffic lights, and then you'll be prepared to move away?
Oh, I'm pretty good at that. It's looks like a busy set of lights, doesn't it?
Oh, right.
I mean, we're driving quite a long time, you tend to be able to get the gear a lot quicker, don't you? I remember when I was learning, I used to get the gear ages before the lights change.
Mm. Yeah, well, sometimes people can hesitate at the junction to put it into neutral first before they put it into, because it can hold up the traffic behind.
Yeah, with my experience now, I find I can look around and study the lights and
judge the lights. Okay.
I reckon we could be next now, yeah?
Yeah, we should be, shouldn't we? Take ages, don't they, these lights?
Yeah. turning to the right. Sorry, that was totally my fault.
Irishman. You take the next turning on the right.
I just done that so you don't feel so bad. And right.
And at the end of the road, we're going to turn right. Pop it in first gear.
Yeah.
Right, we didn't need the handbrake there, because hesitation, your preparation can be down, lack of preparation can be hesitation. So by not preparing the car properly as you're coming up to the junction, we're hesitating actually at the junction. Okay, so what we should do in that case, coming up to the junction, we'll start to slow down. We can pop it in first gear just about a car's length before the junction. Then that way we're at a nice slow walking pace. We've got time to look both ways and ahead. And if it's clear, we can just carry straight on. We don't need to pause, put the handbrake on and put it in neutral. Because you're holding the traffic. If you had traffic behind you, you'd be holding them up and they may get irritated and want to overtake you.
I probably could have told you that.
Oh, sorry.
End left.
And at the end of the road, we're going to go left. So I want you to show me on this one your preparation.
That car's length.
That car's length, yeah.
Don't put the handbrake on.
Don't put the handbrake on.
Yeah.
Is it good? The only time you might need the handbrake if you're on a really steep slope and you wanted to face the opposite and you wanted to go the opposite way to where the slope is going. And it stop you rolling backwards. That was good, so you seem to handle that one okay. So what I'll do, I'll let you deal with that on your own, and if you have any problems I'll keep so why is it important that we prepare the car as we're coming up to an emerge?
Well, you did tell me that I could hold people up.
Yeah.
And they get frustrated.
That's right, yeah. So what could the consequences of that be?
Well, I know that. I would have known that anyway if you asked. People get frustrated with all the times they overtake me.
That's right, yeah. Good, okay.
And a couple of occasions they were overtaking me right at the edge of the junction.
Yeah, it can be very dangerous.
Cars have turned in.
Yeah. Okay, so what we do then, I'll leave you to deal with that on your own, and I'll just keep an eye on it as we go around. Okay.
Job sitting on your bum all day.
Yeah, it's a lovely job.
£40 an hour.
Yeah. Right, so show me that normal driving position then, Tony.
Oh yeah, too.
Why is it important that we maintain the driving?
I don't go from the curb, do I? I don't want to get you a puncture because I would not see you out there struggling to change your wheel.
Is it good? And how are you judging that then?
By that reference point, looking in those door mirrors and looking well ahead.
carry on.
Oh.
You don't need to be hanging about at roundabouts. What's the consequences of hesitating at a roundabout?
And that car behind me was kind of moving before I was down it.
Yeah. So, how do you know if it's safe to go or not? Whether it's when you can go.
Oh, it's clear to the right.
Yeah. So it's clear to the right. So as soon as it's clear, we'd go straight away. So that's why you should be looking all around the roundabout. Have you heard of blockers?
I'll beat the blockers, I take them before exams.
Right, because that's why we look around the roundabout to head and to the left, because anything coming from ahead and the left, it's going to block the traffic to the right, so it'll give you a chance to get out.
What, you mean to help me?
They will help